So we are going to shift gears really quick because I believe this was last year or 2024, Netflix had released that new true crime documentary or biopic, Monsters, about the life of Lyle and Erik Menendez.
Yes.
And obviously the music of Milli Vanilli was featured because in real time that is what happened. And your music was streaming all over streaming platforms, TikTok especially. It blew up. So how was that moment for you? Obviously, when it happened in real time, I'm sure you guys got a lot of press for being sort of affiliated with that because they used your music during the funeral, which is...
There's a backstory to that.
It's a bad story?
No, there's a backstory to that.
Oh, give us the backstory. How is that?
So I used to live in Beverly Hills.
Oh,
not far away from the Menendez brothers. They used to go, I believe, to UCLA as well. Mm-hmm. I used to play soccer in UCLA.
So you guys crossed paths?
They might have, but the music was so big in LA. We were on Kiss FM Los Angeles. It was just booming. It was Milli Vanilli at the highest. They loved the music. Mm-hmm. So I didn't see that Monsters TV series coming. People started calling me. My goddaughter who lives in LA, Lana, was like, everybody's singing your song. I was like, really? How? How is that possible? Monsters, have you heard of Monsters? I was like, no. So I watched it. And I don't know if you know much about it, but when they buried their parents, they really played Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You.
Yeah.
At the funeral.
Oh, I went into a whole deep dive.
Oh, you went?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So the episodes were called Blame It on the Rain, Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You. And that really helped me and extended.
You got a whole new Gen Z fan base.
100%. And certainly then at the shows, you know, the parents would come. Then you have Gen Z's there too. Oh, I came because I saw Monsters, and oh, I'm glad I came, you know. And you know, they go onto YouTube and oh, you have the same energy. I'm like, yeah, you know, cool, you know. And I'm just, wow, that's a trip, because when they tested the documentary with the Gen Z's, when they come out, they ask questions or they fill out, you know. And they said, so group. What they said, like, what did they do so wrong? What was the problem? Why did they go so hard after them? Because that's what they live with now. TikTok. Lip syncing on TikTok.
Everywhere.
Everyone is doing it. So it's normal now. How crazy, how far we've come.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll take it. You know, I'll get you. You know, I'll get you as new fans. Welcome to my world.
Yes.
And we're going to keep going. You know, I have fans that are 2 years old, 3 years old, 5 years old, because the parents who grew up with the music are passing on the music.
Bringing it on down.
Playing the videos, and you have the little 2 years old dancing in front of the flat screen. I'm like, wow, that's a trip, you know. And I'm just glad that I'm still here, still loving the music, because I think, I believe, I know I made the right choice when I found music. And I realized this is what I love. It was not easy to go that route. And it's not easy to take that route for anybody. The life of an artist, it's not like you have a regular job.
Yeah.
And you got 9 to 5, your check comes at the end of the month, and you chill. It ain't that. You got to hustle. You got to reinvent yourself. You got to find ways. And that's why I always say creativity. Let it in.
Yeah.
Breathe it in. Be it. Be you, and use it, because it's like a muscle. If you don't use your creativity, and that's, I think, one of the factor that helped me sustain and stay in this business is my creativity. If I wasn't creative, I wouldn't have made it this far this way.
Absolutely.
Because I don't see an end to what I'm doing. There's no limit to what I can accomplish, and I'm sure we'll meet again. And when we meet, I'll be at another.
Yeah, you got to keep growing and growing.
Keep on growing.
And
that's my message. Anything is possible.
Absolutely. That's a good mantra to live by.
Yeah.
And you have so much happening, obviously, with the memoir, the documentary, music, and you've never stopped creating in general. No. But why is now the right time for you to just let all of this out for the public?
It's not my doing.
The higher powers.
A higher power, man. I'm not in control. I'm in control of certain things. But when it comes to life And what is dropped into your lap, when it's dropped into your life, you just have to act accordingly and roll with the punches. But your instinct, the duality that takes place between the left and the right, good, bad, whatever it might be, you learn with time to feel the subtlety of the yes this way. And you have to listen, because how oftentimes have we said no, but it was a yes, but you were afraid of the yes, because the yes takes you down a road, a path that is difficult, but you have to face the hardship. It's going to make you better. It's going to make you grow. And in the end, you're going to be winning.
Yes. I feel like you write me a book right now. But after everything that you've experienced, between the fame, the controversies around Milli Vanilli, the loss of your partner, and now your comeback, well, you actually never left, but I'm going to call it a comeback because there's so much that you have going on. What advice would you give to young Fab Morvan based off of everything that you've experienced and where you are at in your life right now?
Well, I was, Rob and I were going to go into an engineering school. But we didn't have the money, and we were trying to get dancing jobs to get it, but it was too much money, so we didn't. So my advice to any newcomer, focus on your craft. If you can go to a school of music, when you learn about production, so you can start your tracks. You don't necessarily have to finish, but at least you can create your demos. When you create your demos and your beats and your chords and your arrangements and your songs, guess what? You own more of the pie. So you coming in like, hey, this is what I got, So you can say, hey, this is what I own. And they won't be able to fight it, because this is it. I want you to enhance what I got, and you will get a piece, of course, of the pie, but you cannot take everything, put me on the sideline and say, hey, this is what you're getting, man. No. So when you invest in yourself and work your craft, and you keep on going, don't just do it just to get to this point. Keep on going, keep on learning, because learning is the key, one of the keys of success.
Yes. And before we wrap up, I'm sure all of our people, our audiences, Gen Z, people who need to find you and learn more about Fab Morvan and your journey today, how can they do that? How can they find you, your documentaries, your memoir, your music?
I got the 4 usual suspects: Instagram, YouTube, we got TikTok, we got Facebook. Fab Morvan, FabMorvan.
There we go. You guys have no excuse not excuses to find him. Make sure you support, follow, let him know that all the above sent you. I'm your girl, Angel Marie, and we will see you guys next time.